So hello and welcome to another episode of Bloke Gaming. So what I'm going to do is this video is going to be in a couple of parts. So first I'm going to talk about a small project that I've got. What I'm going to be doing over the next week or two, maybe 3 or 4. I've got a summer holiday coming up, so during that time what I'm going to be doing is spending a lot of time um, just taking down these Sunjoqs. Now, the reason for this is because at lower levels, I think this is one of the, in my mind, this is one of the most sustainable ways of playing the game. So these Sunjoqs, they drop these Mawloods, right? They drop the Mawlood graduate. Now, the graduates are nearly 80% efficiency. They're usable at 7 skill, efficiently at 10. So I do recommend you wait till 10, but we will be hopefully with one of my disciples be trying this out at that 7 to 10 range just to see how bad the returns are. But anyway, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be killing a whole bunch of these, and what I'm going to do is probably focus on trying to take around 1,000. I mean, just because of the wild differences in loot in this game, I'm not even sure 1,000's enough kills really to show trends. But I may do batches of 1,000 just to see. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to be killing 1,000 of these, and just so that you're aware, I've taken off my crit rings, so my crit rating is down to just the standard. I don't have any amps on the gun. Even though I do have the A102, which is a pretty good amp for this gun because it's almost perfect. Yeah, I mean, just let me show you. So if I were to look at this one here, so the efficiency is 79.5. If I drop the amp on it, it goes to 80.6, but it just increases the damage as well. So it's a pretty good. So if I was doing this really efficiently, I would be using my crit rings, I would be using that amp, and that's probably something I'm going to try as well, just to see what difference that actually makes. So the one thing that is going to affect the loot return is the Ascension armor I'm wearing, the Bumblebee armor. I'm doing that because I do want to try and get some skill gains out of this. If I'm going to be spending, the best part of a month killing the same thing, I want to have some kind of, I want to try and improve my skills a little bit. So I'm going to be wearing the Bumblebee. I'm going to be clicking on, I've got to go back to Cali a little bit later, so I'm going to be picking up some skill gain pills. So the one caveat to the number that you're going to see up here is that there is going to be a little bit of armor damage to build into that. But I will track that. I will let you know what that armor damage comes to. And yeah, we can see whether or not Sunjoq farming with the Mawlood is going to be possible. Now, the other thing that we do need is we need these guys to drop more Mawloods, right? Because if they don't, we have to go and buy them at 200% markup. So we're also going to be tracking how many of the guns drop, whether they drop at a sustainable rate. Also going to probably try and judge how long the guns last, how many kills you get per gun, just so that you can see. I don't have any full ones. The full ones I usually stick them in my bank and try and sell them. So I don't have any full ones right now on me, but we will be tracking the usage as well to try and give just a guideline as to how long they'll last, whether or not how many guns you get in the meantime whilst you're hunting, just to see, yeah, basically just to see if it's sustainable. Because one of the questions, obviously, we all get a lot from new players is, how do I break even, right? Because what people want to try and do is find a way to break even in the game. So yeah, what I'm going to try and do is do this for a while, see if this is break even. If it is not break even, then it just goes to show how hard it is to get to break even. And I'm expecting it not to be, quite honestly. But we will see. Time will tell. But I am expecting it not to be break even. I'm expecting it to be somewhere in the 96% range over time. Um, Maybe with the rings and the amp, maybe 97. I really don't know because I've always tried to do tracking, but then I always make a mistake and my numbers get skewed, and I don't create. I have a spreadsheet, but I haven't been keeping it, super strictly. So I just don't know what's going to happen over time. But I will share this journey with you guys. Does mean that some of my other videos might be a little bit, yeah, some of my videos might be a little bit boring. Um, but hey, this is in the interest of science. Or anyway, Entropia science. But anyway, I'll try and keep you informed. As I say, I'm going on holiday for a couple of weeks. I will be taking my PC. I will be trying to make the odd video here and there. This will give me an opportunity, maybe just to give you a quick update on progress. Um, and then we will see what we will see. So the other thing I alluded to at the beginning of the video is, after my holiday, what we're going to be doing. So after the holiday, I'm going to start doing a little bit more streaming. So I need to figure out the logistics of streaming. I'm going to be doing it on Facebook. I've seen a bunch of people getting banned on Twitch recently and having issues with Twitch. So I'm not particularly excited about using Twitch. So probably we'll use just the YouTube platform. And I will be doing, I guess I'll be running some events. Maybe they're hunting events or sweating events or whatever. I will be doing some giveaways. Again, I don't think the ped per 1K sweat is really the way to go. There's enough people going to be doing that and finding ways to do that. So I will be doing some giveaways, and I want, it's not like I'm going to be becoming a really heavy streamer. Just maybe once or twice a week. There's too much going on in my house for the most part to effectively stream because it just be so noisy. And you guys don't want to be hearing me yelling at young bloke for not doing his homework and stuff like that, and the dog's barking. So yeah, going to be doing that when we get back after the holiday. At the moment, the channel's not monetized. I need more watch hours, and I just feel that maybe if we do a couple of streams, if we get a stream audience, we do some interesting stuff, maybe that helps. My plan is, I'm not doing this to make money from the stream. So what I want to do is anything that I do make, put back into the stream, be it in advertising or in giveaways or basically in whatever way I can. I'm just having fun with it right now. Um, Also, please do watch and comment on the videos with Young Bloke. Um, Obviously, the reason I started this up in the first place was for Young Bloke. He wanted to be a YouTuber, so we started a channel. I thought about it for a while, so I figured why not put together put a channel together so that when I maybe retire from work, I can spend more time sharing stuff with you guys. But yeah, if you do get a chance, please like or comment on the videos with Young Bloke in, the Lego ones or his Minecraft ones, or he keeps wanting to put more up, and I'm trying to coach him on how to do videos that are at least remotely interesting. I'm not sure whether you guys find my videos remotely interesting, but just something that I might watch, because he does do a lot of just nonsense stuff, which, yeah, it's cute. It's very cute. Um, so you can see we've started off a little bit rough here, but I'm sure it'll come back over time. Just got to be patient and keep playing. So I'm going to leave it there. Just a quick one just to let you guys know what I'm up to. I'm going to keep plugging away. I will do probably a check back in a couple of days, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how we've gotten on. But It is going to be a longer term project, because obviously any data in this game, because of the volatility of the loot returns, any data in this game has to be done over a significant period of time. Otherwise, it's really kind of pointless. So I see a lot of Sunjoqs in my future. Thanks a lot. If you are interested in this series or in this set of data, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. If you have any other suggestions for potentially sustainable options, please let me know. And I'm talking about, available ones. I'm not talking about, go out and buy yourself a Twen item for 20,000 ped, because most new players are not even going to dream of that to start off with. So yeah, if there's any other suggestions you've got, please let me know. And like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And look forward to seeing you in another video soon. Thanks and have a great day. Bye bye.